I've been I've been going through like deep NBA rabbit holes, and it used to be like highlights only, but now it's starting to turn into like
Low lights.
nah, not even just like stories that haven't been documented yet, like Greg Oden, like his injuries. Like I learned that, I mean, I think we all don't have like the same like leg height, but like his legs were like two
Or
different
different lengths.
sizes. Two different lengths, and it got like, I think it got worse because his first surgery was when he was in the sixth grade. Like he had to like replace something like in his hip or something, and from that point forward, it was just like, okay, like this can go downhill like very fast. Like I was just going down the lore of like Greg Oden, and like
Like, did the
literally,
surgery? I was gonna say, did the
I
surgery
think
make his
I,
legs shorter, or make the short leg longer? Or like, did the surgery try to balance it out, or did the surgery mess it up in the first place?
the surgery wasn't even about the size. Like it wasn't even about that. It was just something happened with his hip. I think like a bone like got out of socket or whatever. Something got out of socket with his hip in the sixth grade, and the way they repaired it, it made the leg length different sizes by I think like 1.8. You know, I forgot how many. I don't know if it was inches, centimeters. I don't know. I don't want to misquote it. But once he got to the NBA, Portland Trailblazers noticed that, and they tried to like make him some insoles, or like they tried to like kind of like counter react it, and
Yeah.
whatever they did, injury galore, nigga. It was just like, okay, honestly, probably just should have left well enough alone. In hindsight,
Would
I
that
feel like they
like?
tried to.
I don't. Would that? I mean, I guess we'll never know, but I would think like it. You still end up getting like his career would still end up being the same because his leg is messed up still like permanently.
Yeah, yeah. And then I looked at the like the major injury that happened, and it was really like he just jumped. He jumped, and like his knee literally cracked, and it wasn't from impact. It was he just jumped, and it cracked midair. So it was just like, damn, like it wasn't even an impact thing. That was crazy. And then I found out about Yao Ming, and his parents. Like he's a lab child, like not lab child for real, but the government
Right.
made Yao Ming.
Like
Like
they
this is
gave him
real
the super
document.
serum like Captain America.
Yeah, like they made um a basketball woman and a basketball male produce a child. Like the woman was like, "Yo, like I don't want to play Chinese basketball. Like I don't want to play basketball anymore." He was like, "No, you're really good." She's like, "I don't want to do it. I don't care." I said, "Well, if you don't want to do it, the only way you can get out this contract, give us a baby, and we'll give you the guy that you're gonna reproduce with." And at first, she refused, but at some point, the two ended up like fucking with each other at some point, and then they produced Yao Ming. That woman was 6'7" or 6'5". Some like she was pretty tall, and then the basketball male was like 6'6". Basically, they forced Bam in Asia.
Like
If we
I
have to
don't know
force
how
Bam in
I
Asia,
feel about that.
and
Like,
it
I don't know
made
how I
Yao
feel about
Ming. Yeah, but at the same time, that's that Chinese the Chinese culture, and you have to pray it was a son
that.
because you know what they do to
Yeah,
daughters.
oh,
Like it's
shit.
just
If it wasn't, that'd be crazy.
like damn. They probably would have gave that woman the benefit of the doubt if it was a girl, because you would have been banking on it being like, oh, like she's a tall ass girl, like she'll be good for our economy at some point.
Good for our
Like,
economy at some ways. A
like
very crazy thing to say about a child.
very like that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, damn. And then like Yao Ming almost got his ass beat like when he first got into America, because the way you say the word in China is the same way you say nigga. Like nigga in
All
China
right,
is
that one doesn't sound real. Cause
No, that's real. You look it up. Look it
like
up.
what do you mean saying like is
Well,
just
it's
a
not. It's
sound?
not. It,
It's not a
you
word.
don't
You just
write
say
the word nigga.
like
No, like when they say, like I said, like I was in a deep rabbit hole because I thought they was bullshitting, but then I just had to go through the whole lore of like, oh damn, like they say a whole bunch of Chinese words together, so you don't even really hear a nigga like that. But if you
all
just
right,
say it by itself, say nigga, it's like damn. But
that don't even sound right, bro. Whatever, bro. Whatever.
it is what it is, bro. Like it's the lore. It's the early 2000s basketball lore, man.
No, they
So
just
it's
want to
like
beat Yao Ming up. They just wanted to because niggas are assholes. Niggas just want to beat Yao Ming up for some reason.
7'6". Crazy. Man, welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keys podcast, the only podcast where we do something different every single day. We learn. All right. You know what I mean? We learn. We get knowledge. You know what I mean? It's it's not even Kobe's 81. Bam's 83. It's Bam's 83. I got 15 in the first. But Jax, man, how we feeling, man? How we feeling? Been a long week.
Yeah, it has been a long week. I'm not gonna hold you, but like we saw the Love Is Blind finale or the reunion, so it made up for it.
Also true. I'm so glad it happened the way that it happened. I was a little skeptical at first, but yeah, man. y'all tuned in. We got a lot to talk about when it comes to that. But before we even get there, let's also pay these bills.
Donations.
Here comes the money. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Yeah, we not replacing the song. We just not gonna do it.
Yeah, it is. Y'all get over it.
Y'all all have its purpose. I think like honestly, in my mind, I was like, 2 sounds is enough anyway. Y'all got the point. I feel like 3 is begging. I feel like 3 sounds is begging. 2 sounds and a link down below. That's all I got for y'all. But before we get into the things that we care about, we got to hit our Mike Tomlin and tell you
we do not care.
Things we just do not care about. First and foremost, the Houston Rodeo. I heard y'all turning into whores out there. It's none of my business. But
that's the same thing. Like that's how the rodeo always is. Like
I wouldn't say always, but in the social media post-COVID era, I will agree with you. We used to be a proper country, but you know how Houston be. Niggas wear club attire everywhere. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, this spring break shit in Houston is kind of I didn't know Houston was a spring break spot for niggas. Didn't know that was like a thing.
Like people are gonna get to Houston and realize it's not that. It's not that.
Yeah, I mean, look, I love my city. I'm wearing the sweatshirt off the strength, but I know my city, nigga. Like I know where to go. I'm just not gonna be going anywhere in Houston, nigga. I'm a calculated nigga when I get back in my city. It's crazy. Our city, Jax. Ours.
Nigga, you're from Humble, nigga.
The H is silent. I don't know how many times we got to tell you this, but
because it's spelled humble, so I'm gonna call it humble.
Oh wow. My city again. Never mind. Never mind. Thought we was forming community. I thought it took a village. Jax. I'm not gonna lie to you. Damn, why does the button work?
We do not care.
Next, we do not care. Miami, Ohio, and the hate that it's been receiving for just not beating good teams, I guess. If y'all don't know anything about Miami, Ohio, there's been a lot of lore with them. They're the only team this season to have a undefeated regular season, 31-0. I think they lost their conference tournament, but that doesn't really count. Some people saying, hey, yeah, they're probably not going to make it to March Madness because they don't have the quad 1 wins like we talking about football, SEC football or some shit. I didn't know this translated into the game of basketball. I thought it was just a college football playoff kind of conversation, but y'all bringing that kind of conversation lore into Miami, Ohio, and then saying some dumbass shit like, and if we do put them in there, them niggas finna get smacked. They not that good. Do you not know what the fuck March Madness is, nigga?
Bro, it's a 64 team tournament. You can't put them as one of those 64 teams. They're undefeated. They don't deserve to be one of those teams.
You acting like small schools ain't never beat big schools. There's a small school that beats a big school every year.
Andrew
every
acting like,
year.
oh, is it so bad if a small school gets beat? Because that happens most of the time as well. Like,
Yeah,
it's not a big, just throw them in a tournament. Stop being stupid. Like,
y'all being pussy. It's giving y'all scared. Because if y'all wasn't scared, just you would have been like, oh yeah, like put it in. Plus, who would you want to see more? You want to see Vanderbilt or some shit? Well, I think Vanderbilt's actually good in basketball, but like, I mean, y'all want to see like some low tier ranking ass SEC school?
like what, Coastal Carolina or like Appalachian State or what, like,
Like, get
I
the fuck out
guess.
them
Or you can
niggas.
just throw in the undefeated Miami of Ohio. Like, it's just, that's so stupid to me. It's 64 teams. Just throw them in there. It's not a big deal.
I'm saying, bro, like we don't get good games. Like, you remember like Florida Gulf Coast back in the day, like in
Yeah.
2013. Like, yo, like, yeah. I don't know why niggas is starting to hate. Um, First of all, they're in Ohio. There's not a lot of things to talk about in Ohio unless you're in love. You know what I mean? We'll get to them niggas soon.
But
But
it's
yeah,
still not a
bro.
lot to talk about. Ohio, they made Ohio seem like a horrible place. I'm not going to lie to you.
Nah, that's real. That's actually real. Put Miami in there. I don't even care if they're a 16 seed. I don't care what seed they are. They need to be in there.
Yeah.
Don't care. Don't and don't do that other bullshit like y'all like to do. Like take an HBCU team out just to put them niggas in. Then I will riot. Then I will riot. We not too far removed from Black History Month.
We do not care.
Come on now. Let's not do that. Next. Anything else? That the last thing? I should didn't refresh. I don't even know. I don't even know if I put anything else on there. That might be it. Cause my shit not refreshed, and if I don't remember it, then it didn't really happen for real. So let's go ahead and get to Bam's 83. Wilt, Bam,
Damn.
Kobe, nigga. I'm gonna ask you the notorious because I mean I know by the time we drop this episode, mad niggas gonna have mad conversations and dialogues about this. But if you haven't heard, Bam Adebayo, yes, the Bam Adebayo of the Miami Heat, Idris, Adebayo scored 83 points in a basketball game. Didn't even take overtime. 83 points. Before I even get into the lore and the conversation, I want to say, Jax, number one, where were you when this happened? And number two, at what point did you decide to turn your TV on and go tune into this basketball game? Like, at what point? What was the stat line where you're like, okay, let me chime in?
I already knew he had got 30 in the first quarter. I started watching after halftime, though, because I forget what I was doing. I think I was like working on something or typing something or whatever. So I was like, I always knew I was going to tap into it, but I was just like, okay, let me just wait a little bit. I think another game might have been going on as well, actually. But like, I knew I was going to tap into it. I just didn't until after halftime. So I'm like, okay, the game's still going to be on. So I just watched third and fourth quarter to see how high he can go. I was like, oh, man, he might hit 60 or something. This nigga scored 80 fucking 3 It makes no sense. Where were you when you when you knew this was happening?
I was at work. They actually put me on another game. They put me on like the Rockets game because they knew I was a fan. And I'm like, bro, this is at the time, like, you know,
I think I was watching the Rockets game.
and at that time, like, I really wasn't even motivated to watch my team. If you know, you know. If you're a fan of the team, you understand why I'm talking the way I'm talking. And I knew we were gonna win at some point, but all of a sudden, like, there was another nigga like around us that was like working on the game. Said Bam got 25 in the first quarter. I'm like, damn, 25? That's nice. How many minutes left?
Yeah,
4 minutes.
okay.
I'm like, oh shit.
I see you, man.
I was like, damn, okay. He's like, nigga, 31. I'm like, oh shit, 31? I say, I gotta start texting my niggas about this. I started texting in the chat. I'm like, hey yo, y'all talking football right now. FYI, because I think that was the time when the Max Crosby thing happened. I was like, y'all talking this football shit. Bam Adebayo got like 31 in the first. Everybody kind of brushed past it except for like Wafik because that nigga's a fan. So I knew he was going to see that. I was like, okay, bet, cool. Like, he'll be all right. And then at halftime, it was like 48 or 43 at half.
43 at half. Yeah.
I was like, okay, like this respectable. I'm in the same mind as you, Jax, and he might hit 60. Like this is you can get 60, nigga. That's fire.
Yeah, I was like, yeah,
That's
the Wizards are gonna
doable.
see you got 43. Bam has
Yeah.
43. I was like,
And I
okay,
was
they're
just
gonna
like, and in my
they're gonna
mind, I was
get
just
you.
like, yo, and I was like, yo, if you get 60, in my mind, I'm like, yo, if you get 60, fuck it, just go 62, 63. You can surpass bronze, career high there. Like I'm thinking that's the cap. That nigga got the 63 so fast. I'm looking at the time. It's like 67 points. I'm like,
Yeah.
nigga, it's still the third quarter. I was like, fuck it, go get 70, nigga. Go get 70,
When I
nigga.
seen how much time was left, I was like, oh my fucking gosh, he's going to go for 80. He's gonna try to get 81.
Once he got the 70s, I think once he got to 74, because I'm like, yo, you got to score like 19 in a quarter. I'm like, I don't know if he got it, because now they triple teaming him. Once he got to 74, 75, it's like, bro, you're like 8 or 9 away, nigga. Like, just hey, fuck it, go get it, nigga.
Yeah.
Go get it, bro.
Once
fuck
he got to 70, I was like, yeah, he's going to get that record. And I was just like, at first I was like, maybe he'll stop at 81. Maybe I was like, because I know niggas love Kobe. Maybe he'll stop at 81. In the I think who was on the game? I don't remember, but I think one of the commentators was like, oh yeah, he's got 81. It looks like they're gonna take him out. And I was like, okay, I guess. Then they kept that nigga in, and I was like, oh, he's trying to beat that.
He trying to pass that shit. That's real Mamba mentality, nigga. That's real Mamba mentality. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
And like he got to 83, and then they took him out. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be like, let me finish the game. Like there was time left. Just let me finish the game because we're gonna do this.
I'm saying
He's
that
gonna
nigga
get
probably
85.
dog ass tired. Yeah, 85. Bam's 85. That would have hit hard too. But I know that nigga was gassed. I know that nigga was gassed.
Bam,
Shout out to Eric Spoelstra, bro.
Bam, he shot 20 of 43 from the field, 7 of 22 from 3, 36 of 43 from the free throw line. He also had 9 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 blocks, and 5 turnovers. But that's you have 83 points. You can turn the ball over 5 times. It's perfectly fine.
Like, yeah, at some point, when we talk about the nastiness of the last 3 minutes, it was nasty. Of course, it was. 83 points is still 83 points, nigga.
Yeah, bro, I had no problem with the ending of it.
I had no problem with it. Niggas talk about free throws. I want niggas to understand Bam is not a guard. Free throws are just not a given. All right.
He's not that bad of a free throw shooter. He's like an average free throw shooter. So that's why I'm like, I can see 36 to 43. He can do that. Like he's not terrible at shooting free throws.
Yeah, like he can do that, but at the same time, I'm just like, okay, like yeah, I view it like a guard, like Donovan Mitchell or somebody getting like certain amount of free throws versus a nigga like Bam or a center. I'm just like, I don't know why niggas were harping on the free throws like this. I'm like, he still got to make them bitches. He still got to hit them hoes.
My real the biggest issue I had with this whole thing is really the Washington Wizards. It's really what upset me. Because we like Bam. We both of us think Bam is a great basketball player and everything. But the whole knock on Bam, his literal entire career, is that he's not a scorer. It's been like, oh man, he would be so much better if they just had one more scorer. Because Bam can do all the other stuff. He's just not good. He's just not a good scorer. I think for his career, he averages 16 points a game. And this season, he's averaging 18 points a game. They let that Bam Adebayo, that guy who we know is good, but he's not. Y'all let him get 83 points, and then at the end y'all try hard and start trying to triple team him and all that, so he doesn't score. No, y'all should be ashamed of yourself for letting him get 80. Bam Adebayo getting 83 points. That's so there's no way that should ever happen. There's no way that should have ever happened. I'm happy it happened for Bam, but the Wizards are a joke like that. If I was a Wizards fan, that would have made me so disgusted. That would have made me. I think I'm going to stop being a fan. In all honesty, because there's no way you let that happen.
And honestly, Bam could have scored anything outside of 81, and niggas would have let it go. Had he just stayed in the 70s, yeah, the Wizards suck. Yeah, that was a crazy thing. It was gonna,
I'm not gonna lie.
die down.
If Bam only got to Shoot, if Bam had stopped at 50, I still would have been like, y'all let Bam Adebayo get 50? What's wrong with y'all? Cause like it's
Yeah,
still he shouldn't have got that many fucking 30 in one quarter is like insane. Like what are y'all doing? Like the
yeah.
players should be.
That
I don't know who I blame more. If I blame the players or the coaches more, because like the coach is
yeah,
he's not out on the court, but it's like somebody got to play for some pride. Somebody got to have something to them, bro. Like I really cannot believe they allowed that to happen. I cannot.
yeah. I think that's fine. I think I understand where you're coming from. I think the shelf life of niggas giving a fuck would be significantly lower if he didn't like get get to like Kobe heights. Like even getting 50, like niggas would be like, damn, Wizards, that's fucking crazy, nigga. And then the next day we'll keep it pushing because Luka got 51 like 2 days later. Even if he got into the 70s, I don't even think niggas would talk about that like past this season. When the last time you heard somebody talk about Donovan Mitchell's 71-point game?
Now I feel like niggas talk about that.
When the last time
I
you
feel
heard
like
it though?
niggas.
Like when who talks about that? Who talks about that 71-point game? And the only reason I remember that 71-point game is because that nigga decided to
When
get it
people be
when
bringing
DeMar
up
Hamlin
every
died.
time somebody like scores a lot in the NBA, they bring up Book, Luca, and Mitchell to me, and Dame as well. When they talk about like 70 pointers and stuff, like when somebody gets to like 55 or whatever, that's when they start talking about it. Like, oh, remember? That's when they start talking
Yeah,
about it. I mean, that's what
Nick,
I've seen.
that's fair. When another nigga gets high, they'll talk. You know, they'll
Yeah,
talk about that shit. Um, or whenever they do the 70 points, they'll mention the player, but the real conversation that they'll start having is like, who you think is the closest that could surpass Kobe's 81? Like don't harp on Donovan Mitchell, but then they'll be like, okay, like since Donovan Mitchell got 71, who you think? What player you think can get there? It's like, all right, nigga, well, okay, yeah. Y'all just use that nigga as a stepping stone for like a bigger conversation. I was like, all right, man, cool. But because that nigga Bam, scored 83. First of all, I'm glad he scored 83. I'm glad he scored 83
it's
because
very funny. It's very funny.
it's very funny. I think I think it helps like the basketball economy when it comes to like discourse. Um like everything. It makes Kobe fans mad. Like I'm just in a happy place right now. I don't fucking like Kobe fans. Like Kobe stans, I don't like them niggas. I've never liked them niggas. And I've grew to
They
hate
do.
them ever since they died. Like ever since Kobe died, like I've started to grow even more hate for them niggas because like they be talking ridiculous sometimes. Or like they'll just be like pressing over shit that just don't fucking matter. We're not gonna erase Kobe's legacy because Bam has 83. Kobe's 81 is just like how white people think about 9/11. We will never forget Kobe's 81, nigga. It's not going nowhere. I promise it's not going nowhere. you can you can say Bam, you can congratulate Bam and keep it pushing. If Bam can score 83, nigga, we can do hey man, we can do whatever we want in this life, bro. We can achieve heights. We can achieve heights that we
That's
ain't
really
even
that's
thought
really the
about,
big
bro.
takeaway from all this. You can achieve anything you want. If Bam can score 83,
You know
because
what I mean? If Bam can score 80, like Bam scored 83, and I started seeing niggas saying, you know what? Maybe Wilt did score 100. Maybe Wilt did score 100, nigga. Like I'm starting niggas
that's the
starting to
part
walk.
that was killing me because I'm like, because I believe the Wilt 100 thing happened, but now since Bam got 83, I was like, oh okay, if he can do it, then sure Wilt could have got it. Y'all knew good and damn well Wilt scored that 100 points, bro. Stop it. Like
They just needed to see they just needed to see footage of what a non like shot creator looked like scoring 70 plus points. You know what I mean? And Bam was the closest thing niggas could get to. Cause Wilt wasn't tween hesitating niggas. That Wilt
I
wasn't
mean,
doing
Will
that
didn't
shit.
have. He's just bigger than niggas, bro. He just walked to the basket, turn around, pass me that, and lay it in probably, or just run by
Absolutely.
them,
Yeah.
or jump over them too.
Wilt was a crazy nigga though. Like I started hurt. Like you remember the because SGA he surpassed Wilt in like 20 point whatever
Yeah,
20
most
point
consecutive
games
20-point game.
consecutively. I found out the reason why his streak stopped was because that nigga got ejected 4 minutes into the first quarter of that following game.
Sounds about right.
I was like, damn, what was a dickhead like that? And then I saw an interview of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar saying, yeah, we was in the elevator one time, and there was this guy. He was like, hey, how's the weather up there? Like, all jokingly. And that nigga will spit in that nigga's face and said it's raining. I was like, that's a crazy way to go about white America.
Yeah.
That's a crazy way as a black man to go about white America, bro. Wilt is insane.
Wilt's not a normal human being. Wilt was never a normal human being.
Behan said he fucked 10,000. Behan said Wilt Chamberlain fucked 10,000 bitches with no kids. That's a crazy stat.
It's probably for the best he didn't have. It's probably for the best he didn't procreate. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, absolutely. You know,
like, we have no idea what if that person, because maybe he's gonna have Wilt's genes. Would that person have used those genes for good or evil? We have no clue.
What does evil look like?
We don't need to know.
What does evil look like in a Wilt Chamberlain, like in a Chamberlain household?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. That's why I'm like, it might be for the best. It was probably just for the best, bro. I don't want to know.
That is so fair. That is so fair. But like the age old, and on top of that, I'm so glad we have a coach that was allowing a nigga to say, "Hey, yo, go get that shit."
Oh yeah,
we were robbed so many performances of like, yo, like James Harden had 60 in 3 quarters one time. Steph Curry had, there was times where that nigga got up high. I think
when Clay had his moments where he was like with like 3 dribbles had 60 or something crazy like that, and they sat him like. Yes, we could have seen this record be broken by now, but I did also like that Spo. He was like, we're gonna leave him in, and then since they started playing all crazy, he was like, you know what, go for the 83. I don't care, and like he didn't apologize or anything like that, which is good because I'm tired of him saying, oh, this is unethical and blah, blah. Like, if you get 83, you can't say anything. Like 83 is 83. There's nothing nobody can say about that. 83 in a win. 83. If they would have lost, that would have been a lot worse. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but 83 in a win, you can't tell me anything. So
you can't tell that nigga. Like that. You can't tell that nigga nothing. He been getting the Hall of Fame.
Yes, the Basketball Hall of Fame is easy. Man was always getting to the Hall of Fame. He has Olympic gold medals.
Why? Just off the 2 gold medals?
Yeah, he got the gold medals. He's gonna have the accolades and like the All Stars, all defenses. That's easily he's getting the Hall of Fame.
2 finals appearances.
Like, respectfully, if a nigga like Vince Carter's in the Hall of Fame, Bam's getting the Hall of Fame. And Vince Carter, I don't think his accolades wasn't that crazy in comparison to Bam. Like, Bam got the 2 gold medals.
I don't even think Vince Carter has a gold medal.
All right, like, yeah, so.
Yeah, we was in that 04 shit. Yeah, you right. You right. Damn. Shout out to that nigga Bam.
Like, Blake Griffin's going in the Hall of Fame. Bam's going in the Hall of Fame. Like, what are you talking about?
Shit, yeah. I didn't know Blake Griffin was.
Exactly. Like, so Basketball Hall of Fame. It's not a joke, but like it's low key sort of easy to get in. So
we thought it was a joke, and then we started downplaying it too crazy. Cause I remember we had that conversation with Jamal Crawford and Lou Will. I was like, hold on now, look. All right, hold on.
Me personally, I think they both should be in, but like I
hell no, nigga. Let's have some sort of decorum, nigga.
I think they should both get in just because of how they impacted the game. They were 2 of the best 6 men ever, bro. I think they should get in. But I understand why they won't. I do understand why they won't get in. But I'm just saying. But let's go ahead and transition to football because there was a lot of deals that happened because it's free agency, of course. Let's start with the quarterback deals. And we can sort of it's a lot, so we can sort of breeze through some of these. But first on the board, Malik Willis. He was a free agent from the Packers. He was their backup for a while. He signed to be the franchise quarterback with the Miami Dolphins. This one I'm sort of surprised just because the Dolphins suck in general and don't got nothing going on. But then I remember that the Dolphins, they got a new head coach, and that head coach he was a defensive coordinator for Green Bay. And then Miami, their general manager was one of the people that brought Malik Willis over to the Packers when he left the Titans. So, like, there's that familiarity. So, hearing that, it all makes sense why he went there. But sucks to suck for him. I mean, it wouldn't suck to suck because he's getting $67 million. But it's just like, Dolphins not good, so I hope he can be successful there. But I don't know.
Y'all know how I feel about Malik Willis. I hope he does well. I'm not banking on it though.
Exactly. Like,
I'm not banking on it. I remember I said Brock Osweiler type of a deal. This sound like exactly what Brock Osweiler got.
I was like, this, and Brock Osweiler, he made this, and this Brock Osweiler made this back when this was a whole lot of money. So
he made that he made that in a different economy, nigga. That was the post recession.
Like Brock Osweiler's contract now is like probably the equivalent now of like $100 million deal.
Yeah, because if Malik Willis had $100 million, I'd be like, hey, y'all doing a lot right now. Y'all doing a lot. But as far as Malik Willis, it could work as long as they are still focusing this offense around Devon Achane.
Yeah.
As long as that nigga ain't got to do nothing too crazy. All you need is a competent quarterback that can move his hips. That's all y'all really needed. So
quarterback who can throw he has a stronger arm than Tua. He can run more than Tua. Like, I don't know. I think there's a chance for him to do fine, but it's just the Dolphins just suck because they have no line. Their defense is sort of old. Tyreek Hill is no longer there, although when Tyreek Hill was there, he was only good for like one season. But they still got Jalen Waddle, so I mean, we will see. But I'm happy he's getting a chance to start. Next deal that happened was sort of in relation to this one because Tua Tagovailoa, for whatever reason, the Falcons decided to sign him, and since he's getting a whole lot of guaranteed money from Miami, I don't actually remember how much it was. So like he's able to sign with Atlanta for the minimum, so he's not breaking the bank with them. Confused. At first I was confused why they would do this, but then I remembered that Michael Penix is a left-handed quarterback and Tua was one as well. And that apparently has like a whole lot of relevance to football teams and wide receivers and everything, because like the way the ball spins and all this other crazy stuff. So they wanted another left-handed quarterback. So it's just like, I fucking guess. If you want this to be a quarterback battle between Tua and Michael Penix, I don't like. If you want that to be your reality, I guess. Like, I guess, bro.
God damn, them gang signs always fuck me up, man. They always fuck me up. I'm not gonna lie to you. God damn. Yeah, man, they both left-handed. One with bad knees, one with a bad hip and head. Look, at the end of the day, it's ATL, bro. ATL just does ATL things. All right. I don't know who to root for in this situation. I don't know who I want to start.
I don't know who the Falcons want to start. Honestly.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know, man. Because honestly, I thought this is where Kyler Murray was going to go. Honestly,
I thought somebody like Geno Smith or something would have went there, but man. CTE. That like Jeezy when Jeezy used to yell CTE, he saw it in the future, bro. He knew this was gonna happen.
Nigga was ahead of his time.
He was ahead of his time, bro. I really guess, man. It doesn't make sense to me because Atlanta has so many weapons, but like we're going to see if it works out for them. I don't really think
Matt Ryan, I'm looking at you, nigga. Not gonna lie to you. Your first couple weeks in office, I'm not moved by any decisions you done made. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're looking a little funny in the light, man. I hope you can bounce back.
He ain't bounced back since 28-3, nigga. Oh God, he hasn't.
Remember when he played for the Colts for that 1 year, man? The Colts were just doing anything, but two, Matt Ryan was also just doing anything because you should have retired, bro. You should have retired.
Their head coach was also Jeff Saturday, so I think that's more on the Colts than Matt Ryan. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You're right. You got me there. But
your owner was Jim Irsay, and that nigga was crazy too.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, Jim.
Rest in peace, man.
Next deal we have though, the Raiders. They're trading Geno Smith to the Jets, where his career all began before he got his jaw broke and then got excommunicated to various different teams and then revived his career. And then he went to the Raiders and they tried to destroy his career again. This one surprised me because I thought Geno was just never going to go back to the Jets. But then I guess when you know the team that you're on is going to draft a number one overall quarterback, you just have to go wherever they tell you. To be honest with you, and I think on Instagram he posted, he was like, "Oh, this is going to be a full circle moment," and blah blah blah. I was like, brother, do you want that? Do you want that circle? It wasn't a full circle. Like, it was bad at the start, and it might be bad when you come back. I don't know if you want that, Geno, but. I guess, but he's going to be the best quarterback they've had since Geno Smith, to be honest. Like, they haven't had a good quarterback since. So we'll see.
Yeah, full circle moment, nigga. Full circle indeed, nigga. This one definitely surprised me. And when I heard this news, two things came into my mind. One, what happened? I just want to know where that nigga is now. The nigga that hit that nigga in the jaw. I want to know what that nigga does now. Like,
I don't know what he does. Or something. No, wait, no. I think he's a college coach.
That would make sense.
Let me see.
Yeah, that would. I think he has an African last name, I think.
Yeah, his name is IKNM Kapali. I probably said that horribly, but it'd be like that. It's not. It just says former football player.
I think
now, where is he now?
I think took that nigga back to the motherland, and no, that's enough right there.
I don't know. It doesn't really say where he went. So I don't know where he is, but I guess
profile.
Yeah, but I mean, I know Garrett Wilson's probably a little bit excited because, like I said, he's getting a competent quarterback. Because I think we all think that Geno, he had a terrible season last season, but I think we were all more along the lines that was more of the Raiders' fault than his fault. So we're going to see if he got another chance to sort of resurrect his career one last time, finish it off right. And also, it's probably Aaron Glenn's last chance because they already don't like black head coaches. And then they were bad last season, sort of embarrassingly bad because they didn't get like an interception or anything. And now I seen like videos of him at the combine with his eyes closed and people are like, oh my gosh, he was sleeping and blah, blah. Like, now people are just like hating on him. So this is probably going to be Aaron Glenn's last chance as well. So hope it works out for both of them.
Yeah, look, I hope it works out for both of them. Me personally, man, like, y'all still could have, like, because did they cut Justin Fields yet?
No, Justin Fields still on that team.
He's still on that team?
Yeah.
Well, all they need to do is just change his position, bro. He don't have to. He can still be on the team, bro. Like, there's still athleticism in that body, bro. He can really turn into like I forgot the nigga name. The New Orleans Saints nigga. Forgot his name.
Taysom Hill. He'd be a better Taysom Hill because he's faster than Taysom Hill is solid for what he is.
He can do
Justin
that,
Fields was like a
bro.
4-3, bro.
Like, have that nigga in the backfield. Having a Breece Hall and Justin Fields in the backfield, niggas not using their brains enough for me, nigga.
I mean, they tried that, but
I've seen that nigga in Chicago. He's a what?
I was like, they had both of them in the backfield. They just tried to let Justin Fields throw, and it didn't work.
Nah, have that nigga deeper in the backfield, nigga. Like, don't put that nigga under center, and don't wildcat that nigga either. Have him in a 2-point stance, just like the other running backs, nigga. Come on now. I'm pro turn these quarterbacks into running backs if they big enough.
But next deal, this is one probably the biggest. Not even probably the biggest, but it is the biggest quarterback deal. Well, Daniel Jones also, he got re-signed by the Colts. I didn't feel like talking about that. They re-signed him for $100 million though, which is very stupid. But like I said, Daniel Jones, I don't know. I don't feel like talking about that. So next deal though, Kyler Murray. I was adamant about him going to the Jets. I thought he would go to the Jets, but he's signing a 1-year deal with the Minnesota Vikings. He's owed $36.8 million from Arizona. So his 1-year contract with the Vikings will be for the vet minimum because Arizona's going to pay him the rest of the money. So good work if you can find it, to be honest. There are other reports that he was thinking about going to LA to like back up Matthew Stafford for a year and then take over as a starter once Matthew Stafford retires. But he's going here. After this season, he's going to be a complete free agent. So this is really like a chance for him to set up the rest of his career because he's going to be making a lot of money, even though it's going to be paid by Arizona. Sort of like, not even sort of, it is a good situation because you got Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. You got a defense that's led by Brian Flores, who's crazy. So they got a really good opportunity for Kyler if he can take that next step, or if he can like just return back to form. Because Kyler, I don't think he was. A lot of people hate Kyler. I don't think he was ever bad. Like he just got in weird situations, and the Cardinals around him were bad. But I don't think Kyler was ever a bad quarterback, to be honest.
Not necessarily a bad quarterback. He just wasn't. He was just never considered elite. But
And it's easy to make fun of Kyler Murray too because he's short.
yeah, I just think everything went downhill when they leaked out that damn. Oh, that nigga play Call of Duty. That was actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, nah, that did mess up his perception. That messed up his perception.
Bad PR. That being said, JJ McCarthy, get ready to learn Michigan athletics.
Tight end.
You're done.
Get ready to learn tight end. Get ready to learn Taysom Hill, JJ McCarthy.
Nah, I don't even need that. Nah, I don't even need that. I've seen enough from him. Get ready to learn OC at Michigan Athletics. Sharon Moore's gone. They need somebody else. Michigan needs a center. He needs scouts.
Crazy.
Michigan needs a lot, actually. Get ready to learn Ann Arbor. Go back to where you're loved. It's not Minnesota.
Yeah.
But I think they're gonna be all right though. I think the Vikings gonna be good.
I do too, but they're just saying the NFC North is going to be a tough division next year because if Minnesota ends up how we think they are, because they were good last year, they just had a terrible quarterback. So now you just replace terrible quarterback with Kyler Murray. They should be good. Then you got the Packers, who are, they're not a bad team still. They're still good. You have the Bears, who made that next step into the playoffs. And the Vikings, not the Vikings, but the Lions, Dan Campbell and the Lions. Like, this division is going to be I don't know who's going to lose. Like, this is going to be I don't know who's going to win. It's going to be a bloodbath because literally every team is good in this division.
True.
Yeah.
True. I don't know who's going to win that division either. I'm not sure. Honestly, yeah. It's gonna be like last year. It's gonna be somebody with a winning record that doesn't make the playoffs in that division. I think that was the Detroit Lions, right?
Yeah.
Detroit Lions had a winning record and they couldn't make it.
Did they have one? They either had a winning record or like a close to winning record. I don't know. They weren't bad. They just didn't make the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, I think they were. No, I think they were. They had a winning record. They just didn't have more winning records than the NFC West that had 3 niggas go to the playoffs.
The NFC is going to be crazy next year.
Yeah, I think a lot of people downplay. A lot of people, including myself, like downplayed the NFC because they don't have like that named quarterback.
They don't have the quarterbacks,
Yeah, they don't have the quarterbacks, but the elite quarterbacks severely underperformed in the AFC side, or they just didn't make the playoffs. So, fuck it.
The NFC, I think the best teams in the NFC are more like complete teams. The best teams in the AFC are just good quarterback. The NFC got it like all around. Like the Seahawks, they won a Super Bowl. They had a complete team. Sam Darnold's not an elite quarterback. He's just a good quarterback, and everybody else is an elite team. So I don't know. This
very true.
Next football season is going to be exciting. But I say that about every football season because I like football. So there's that as well. But final big free agent deal. I'm sorry. But we talked on the last episode about the whole Max Crosby deal happening, right? About him going. We talked about
the deal happening. Yes, we did.
Okay, I'm glad we did that because now the deal did not happen apparently because the Baltimore Ravens the Raiders released a statement. The Baltimore Ravens have backed out of our trade agreement with Max Crosby, and they had no further comment at this time, which is very, very, very insane. But here's my understanding of how like the chain of events or whatever went. So, because this all happened, Max Crosby and the Raiders and the Ravens agreed to that trade a couple of days before free agency officially started, because there are always deals that are announced before free agency officially starts. So this deal wasn't actually pinned to paper. It wasn't signed for real. But anyways, they quote unquote agreed to this deal. But at the same time, they realized that, oh, wait a second, 2 first-round picks, because that's what they were that's what the Raiders were giving up. They're like, 2 first-round picks is a lot. And Max Crosby, he's still not all the way healthy because he actually just had, knee surgery in January, I believe. So I think they got like a better look at him and were like, you know what? Giving the 2 first-round picks for somebody who could not return to form, I don't think we want to do that. So let's go ahead and say he failed his physical because technically he's going to fail a physical. He just had surgery like a couple months ago. He's not going to be good enough to pass a physical. He's not going to be good enough to play football. So they said, oh, boom, he failed his physical, so we can't do this trade. And then they went ahead and signed the other free agent pass rusher on the market, Trey Hendrickson. They signed him to a 4-year, $112 million contract because the Max Crosby thing fell through. And a lot of people in the NFL are pretty upset with the Ravens because they're just like, that's not how you do business. You say you're going to accept this contract, you accept the contract. We had the handshake deal. Everybody, this is what normally goes on in the NFL, and y'all went back on that. And I'm low-key, I'm in agreement with them. I think the Ravens definitely hold the Raiders because the Raiders, they expected Max Crosby not be on their books, so they started signing a whole bunch of free agents and everything. I think they spent the most in free agency actually this season. Yeah. So now Max Crosby being back sort of puts a Max Crosby contract size dent in a lot of their plans because I don't even know if he's still I don't know if they're still going to try to move him. I don't know if he wants to stay with the Raiders anymore. It's a lot going on. So I think the Ravens hold. I think
the Raiders need to go ahead and find another, find another destination for that nigga, bro. Get that nigga off your books, bro.
But who's gonna want him? Because they're gonna. They won't get the 2 first-round picks that they got from the Ravens again. But
you won't get the same offer. But I'm pretty sure there's gonna be an offer worth taking that's better than just keeping that nigga on your roster because you're not ready. You're trying to rebuild, trying to bring in a quarterback. I'm not saying, people get so obsessed with my God, the most perfect window to win is when your quarterback is on a rookie deal and you don't have to pay him all that goddamn money and shit. And it's that's cool, but there's a reason why you got a first overall pick in the first place. You're not good. People can't really tell me when the last time a nigga won a Super Bowl in a rookie deal. That's not like an everyday thing. It gets you out of poverty, but you're not winning those Super Bowls with that. So why do we keep trying to do we need to push for a Super Bowl during the rookie year? Bro, just develop your quarterback like a normal human being. If he pops, he pops. If he doesn't, then you don't have to invest all that goddamn money on him because there's only a 3-year, 4-year deal or some shit like that. I don't know. Don't even put that don't even put that expectation on it. That's what happened when what they did with CJ Stroud. Great rookie year. Great rookie year. Nobody expected that nigga to do that. Second year, Third year, oh my God. Who the fuck is this nigga? I don't know who this nigga is no more. Nigga didn't cut his dreads. Y'all out here fucking this nigga up. I don't know what's going on. And I love CJ Stroud. That's a believer in Christ. I just,
I still think CJ Stroud is good. He's just, he has some issues to get through.
Come on now. I never understood that concept. So they just need to find a way to, still trade him while he still has trade value left.
Yeah.
Because the longer you keep him on the squad, the more, niggas are going to start lowballing you like crazy, especially when the Ravens didn't hold you already. Find a destination. There's still somebody that's greedy enough to go get that nigga. And you can at least, I thought you can still get at least 1 first-round pick off that nigga. You can probably give him 1. You can find a team desperate enough to give you at least 1. 2 first rounds enough. 1.
I don't know, bro. I feel like niggas gonna try to be like, oh, we'll give you a second. I think that's what people are gonna try to be on now, bro.
But even that second gonna be better than you just having that nigga on contract. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot of caps. That nigga holds a lot of caps.
That's very fair. That's very, very fair. But I don't know, man. I'm just surprised the Ravens did that because normally we don't think about the Ravens as being no slimy organization. We think of them as a competent organization, but try a new head coach, doing some new things. I don't know, man. I feel like the GM, he got scared ever since the owner did that he was like talking in the offseason. Ever since the owner started talking in the offseason, I think the GM a little shook. So I don't know, man.
Why is Daniel Falale so comfortable in his job?
Bro, honestly, I feel like that's why the Ravens were like, we cannot give up those first round picks. We have to get a guard or a receiver or something because the Ravens need help. For real.
That is fair.
But I think that first pick, like, yes, they need a receiver, but that first pick, it has to be a guard. Because I'm not a Ravens fan, and I know Daniel Falak or whatever. I can't pronounce his name, but I know his name. I shouldn't know his name. I shouldn't know the guard's name of a team I don't like. That's how bad he's been, unfortunately.
You should.
And nigga, he's like 6'9", 350 pounds. Like, why are you bad? You're that big. Why are you bad? So there's that too.
That's bad. That is horrible, actually.
Greg, I do think it might be that time.
Oh shit, it's about that time. Before we get to there, shout out to that nigga Kenneth Walker, a Super Bowl champion, MVP, signing with the Chiefs. So help us God. And they got the number 10 pick.
One thing though about the Chiefs, though, we act like Mahomes tore his ACL like at the end of the season. Will he be back? Is he going to be 100% at the start? We don't even know.
I don't even know who the backup is.
It was Gardner Minshew, but he got
yeah, he's not going to do that.
He's not with their team no more. I don't know who is it. Who is their backup? I haven't.
Hey, they need to call in my nigga. They need to call my nigga Jameis up. If Jameis comes back under center, bro, I might have to be a Chiefs fan for like a couple weeks, nigga. I'm not gonna hold you.
Nah, they need him in New York.
I don't even like them niggas like that.
They need him in New York. Jackson Dart's gonna get hurt again, and they hate Russell Wilson, so they don't want to put him in.
Oh, okay. That would have been a crazy pull. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, what is Russell Wilson going to do now? Because I know he still wants to play. Like, what are they doing with that nigga, bro?
Damn. I don't think the Chiefs is the answer, but I don't know what the hell they gonna do. What are they doing with that nigga? I mean, I could say the same thing for a few niggas though, but what are they gonna do with him? He might be I could see him with the Colts.
You see who with the Colts?
Russ. I can see them signing him. Daniel Jones not ready yet, and we don't want.
They got Anthony Richardson.
Right. We'll grab Russ. They grab everybody else. They grab everybody else that's washed. Yeah, man, I think it is about that time.
You can still hear me, right?
All right, man, it is about that time, man. It is about that hot take of the week. Love is Blind edition. Love is Blind reunion edition. Honestly, it's just Love is Blind edition because I'm gonna bring up stuff that wasn't necessarily in the reunion just yet. But we can go back and forth. But I'm gonna leave the floor to you first, Jax. Just
these aren't even. I don't even think you call these hot takes. But to be honest, like, I texted you this too. It's just I don't know what about. I guess my hot take is Ohio's a horrible place because I don't know what it is about these people, but a lot of them seemed like a lot of the stuff they did this season was like dishonorable as a person. Like, that's not what like real niggas do. Like, the dudes were weird, the girls was weird, like everybody was fucking weird this season, bro. Like, I truly hated the way they acted. Like, I think Ohio's just like it's I've never been to Ohio. I never want to. Like, it was a horrible representation of the state. I can't believe it. They did a terrible job. That's what made the season good. The season was good because they did a terrible job of choosing the people. But no, everybody, it was so many. I had issues with everyone basically everybody on the show, bro. I hated it. These were terrible people. Except for Vicky. They were normal.
You said instead of what, Vic and Christine?
Yeah, they were normal. They were normal.
Yeah, very normal. But then even people were like acting weird. Like, Vic is so attractive. Why is he even on the show?
Because he wanted to be on the goddamn show. Like, I don't know.
Oh my god! And y'all starting to throw fan fiction in this motherfucker.
Yeah, people are weird.
Damn. People are fucking weird. First things first. I don't give a fuck about the past. Leave the past alone.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about the couples, nigga. The past couples. I fucking saw Tyler I saw a glimpse of Tyler. Like, why did you put that degenerate on screen? Like, that's fucking nuts, nigga. That's so crazy, nigga. Like, bro, of all niggas, please. Um, respectfully, I love black women. I don't want to see AD no more either. Um, I don't know why y'all be trying to make her like the face of Love Is Blonde. I don't want to see
Yeah,
that shit.
those little segments she was doing, like I think she did last week. It's not like I don't care about like we said, we don't care about the people.
I don't give a fuck.
Like
And when it comes to white people, like I low-key kind of forgot some of these niggas and some of their names.
I don't like
I no longer care.
once a season is over, I forget everybody's fucking name, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, bro.
Like next week, I won't remember any of the people from this season's name.
Literally. And that's okay because
Yeah.
we shouldn't have to hear these niggas ever again unless I want to personally follow. We're in the age of social media. If I want to keep up with them, I will go and look up shit on social media or some shit.
Exactly.
Or they all got TikToks. I don't care. These little halftime performances y'all have, singing and all that, cut that shit out too.
I don't listen. I don't listen. I have no idea who those people are.
I don't know. I don't know who those niggas are. Now, granted, y'all did a good job. I did not bring a basketball court, and y'all did not bring Chris Paul, so we was already on a good start. But, nigga, I fast forwarded through all of that singing. Please don't do that no more.
They're gonna
do
keep
none of
doing
that
it,
shit
bro.
no more.
I don't know why they're gonna keep doing it. I did like at the reunion though. Everybody in the crowd was a former Love Is Blind contestant. I thought that was. I was like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, the way they shaped it, you would have thought like this was like the last season of Love Is Blind ever. Like, oh, like this is a real reunion. But I just feel like they're making too much money, and I think that Vic and Christine, based off of what they're talking about, like based off of their experience and how they talked about them going to Malibu, they brought them niggas back. I don't think they was ever gonna make the cut for this show, but once they saw what niggas was doing in fucking Mexico, they was like, hey, I don't think none of these bitch ass niggas getting married. Hey, let's bring y'all back so we can at least have one nigga married. Y'all boring, but we'll keep y'all. We'll keep y'all to keep the mystique of the show. Maybe Love Is Blind, but nah, nigga. I'm trying to figure out what was another thing that threw me the fuck off. Oh, all of a sudden, forcing us to start hearing the word Devo. I ain't heard Devo all season long. And now y'all just trying to force me to hear this nigga be pronounced as Devo. That's one of the cringest names I've ever heard in my fucking life.
They just started calling him a nickname out of nowhere, bro.
Nowhere, nigga. I'm like,
your name has been nigga was met or was engaged to a woman for like a month, maybe or whatever. We never heard her call him Devo. We never heard anybody call that nigga Devo, bro.
that nigga Devo. I was like, I told somebody this. You know what Devo sounds like? Devo sounds like a black man that does not date black women. Cause who is calling you Devo? Devo? That sounds like a white person gave you that motherfucker, bro.
Low key, that's another because like I said, everybody was weird. That Bree girl, she was weird, bro.
Very weird.
I didn't know why. What's the name?
Priyanka's a weird bitch too.
Yeah, they was like Bree, Priyanka, and Ashley. They're all weird, bro.
Yeah.
Because they were when what's the name was talking about. I'll be forgetting their names already, but when Chris, when he was talking about Jess, they were just there, like not defending her. Like, damn, my nigga, you can say something to make him stop. Where they were not doing that, and then that weird the girls trip thing with Devo out of nowhere, and then like Bree was like, "Oh yeah, girls, y'all were there too," and trying to throw them in. I'm like, this is a weird bitch. Like, why is that nigga like her, bro? She seems like a terrible person. I don't get why he likes her. I'm just like, bro.
And why are these Ohio contestants so obsessed with the city of Austin? God damn.
I've been to Austin multiple times. It's fine, I guess. Like
it's cool, but like, damn, nigga, twice? Like, I heard this shit throughout the season, and then even after the season, y'all just taking trips. Maybe that's just a Priyanka thing. Maybe Priyanka's just the leader of the group chat. Hey, let's go here.
And also, like, Priyanka, she's pretty, beautiful woman. Why are you at the center of every problem, bro? Why is she? She didn't find no match or nothing. Why do we know your name like this? We shouldn't, bro.
Honestly, if I'm being honest, let's wake this bitch up. Why the fuck did they keep bringing like pod niggas to the like the gatherings like later into the season? Why are y'all bringing it?
They always do that though.
I know they always do that. Why?
I mean, because they're friends. They haven't seen
you ain't get matched. Why are
No,
you here?
one, because they're friends, they haven't seen him, and two, because they want to. The producers, they want to stir up if there's any drama or whatever the fuck. Like, that's why.
I guess, nigga. I fucking guess. One thing I do like about this season of Love is Blind is that no real black people, and I said emphasis on no real black people, were like the center of all the drama, or like they were like the thing to talk about. It's refreshing.
It was for a little bit with was Kevin and then freaking
Yeah, Kayvon
and
and them two black women, Tyler and I forgot the other lady's name.
But at least
Both
they got out in time. They got out in time.
Yeah, like it's refreshing seeing black women say, "Yo, I'm gonna choose myself. I'm gonna go ahead and stop you here. I'm not delusional. I know what's about to go on. You have work to do." And then Kayvon, like, even being mature enough to be like, "Yeah, I know." Like,
he's like, you know what, y'all are right.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like, I like a you know, a mutual like, okay, like let's go ahead and bow gracefully, my nigga. Fuck out of here. But as far as that, I'm like, damn, like, oh my god, I didn't like Connor either. Connor needed a backbone, nigga. Connor was just
That's
letting that was it.
Bree's
Girl, Bree,
girlfriend or
you letting Bree walk all over you, talk crazy shit about you, my nigga.
Like he's like one thing that just didn't make sense to me, like when they went to each other, or when she went to his house, she was like, "Oh my gosh, his house is so terrible. It has a keg," and but like, I guess the keg isn't like, I'm not a beer person. I'm not a keg person. So like, cool, the keg is the issue, cool. And then like his door, like the lock on his door was fucking crazy because it was just like a hook or some shit like that. He needs to get that fixed as well. But
that
like,
was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Outside of that,
I couldn't defend that.
like this is so fucking crazy. But in all honesty, though, outside of that, like his house was fine. Like I have
nothing wrong with that.
She just kept insulting, and then we got to her house, and I'm like, your shit is normal too. Like these are the same. Like what are we fucking doing? But she's just an asshole, bro. Like I do not get it. I do not get it. And you're still with that woman, and you keep talking. In the whole season, you're like, oh, just a normal guy. I needed like a clicker, like a ticker on the fucking like left side of how many times that nigga said, "Oh, I'm just a normal guy. I'm just a normal guy." Yeah,
nigga, stand up for yourself, bro. And you letting that fuck nigga Chris dap you up after talking to your bitch spicy.
No, he didn't. He said he didn't know about that. He didn't know about it until she told him. But I bet she didn't like. She was entertaining that nigga, bro. Like, ooh.
I'm Jax on some real shit. You don't look at your woman when she talking to another nigga. Like you don't glance.
No, bro. That nigga, he was like, "Oh, I saw it." And I forget what he said. What his excuse was, but like. He's just like, "Oh, I just saw it." And I was like, "Oh, she's talking to him for a long time," and I just kept playing like,
God damn, like, come on, my nigga. Like, I didn't know what. I don't care if you didn't know. If my woman's talking to somebody a little lengthy, nigga, I don't know. I don't know because it depends on if it's my nigga or not. But in the context of what's going on here, yeah, y'all exchanged. Yeah.
In the context of Love is Blind, like, no, you can't talk to nobody that long because I know what that means. Y'all gonna have to connect. We're not doing
what y'all talking about.
We're not doing that.
That nigga shooting from half court with some of these goddamn shots he's hitting, and she just out there just
ha kiki. Like, no, what are we doing?
Oh my god, stop, Chris, shut up, nigga. Oh my god. Like, the only reason, like, all that really told me is she's overly going. And the only reason why she didn't overly go is because the fucking cameras was there and she didn't want to come off as, like, no mean bitch. But you're mean, nigga. Chris talks to her because Chris know how to talk to her. Like, Chris know. That's why he was getting all red pill with that girl.
And she was eating that shit up, too. I was just like, man, bro, this is terrible. I can't believe Connor, bro. I can't
believe Connor either. I was like, yo, because I'd be rooting for that nigga. Because I'm like, bro, I know you're not this delusional. I know you're not this delusional, nigga.
No, nigga.
And then you're gonna be in my house and be like, oh, am I with the liability? Hey, bitch ass nigga.
I'm like, you don't get to talk to me like.
Stop talking to me like that, nigga. Oh my god.
Do you think it's wise?
Do you think it's wise for you to keep talking?
Oh my
What are
God.
we talking about?
And then no, but bro, delusional, bro. Brittany, I didn't like anything she had going on this season. She was obsessed with that nigga who clearly didn't like her. But her dad, nigga, after a reunion, that nigga was weird, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like Ohio, a weird ass place. So how was your dad weird too? Like
That's
that
crazy.
shit was weird, bro. He's like, did you lie to my like nigga? Yes, he lied to your fucking daughter. That's the point of this motherfucking show. Like we know he lied to your daughter. He's like, are you okay? Did you lie? Like, why are you talking to us, bro? Like, I don't.
Who gave that nigga the mic? gave this nigga the
Like
mic.
it was like AD or some shit. Like, weren't they
God
talking?
damn.
Like, why are we talking to them? Like, we don't give a fuck about this nigga, man.
Like we don't. You not obviously. And on top of that, when it came to I remember when it came to Alex. I think when Alex was talking to I forgot the girl. What's the girl's name?
Which one? Like the girl who
Alex.
was with, or
the girl that Alex was with.
like Amber or Ashley or something. It started with an A.
One of them A's, nigga. When he was talking to her dad, I was like, okay, this is more in line. Like it looked like it looked like two scamming ass niggas having a scam off. The way they was talking to each other. They both look like scammers.
I don't know nothing about her dad. I hate him. Like I hate that nigga. I know he's a bad person, bro.
And like I feel like he saw it. He saw it. He was just like, this nigga thinking too much like me. I'm not like
he was like, I'm a dickhead. So I know he's a dickhead.
He's like, I'm a scammer. Like, I see the qualities. I respect your game. You're not doing it with my daughter though. I respect your game though.
And then
this is a little too perfect.
A bad scammer too, bro. And then what's her name? One of the hosts, she was like, she tried to like give him like have like a real conversation. She was like, I'm really just trying to talk to you, and you keep trying to like have an argument and back talk. And he was like, I understand that. It's just like he needs some mental help, bro. Man, what's another
keep talking about he keep talking about soccer and shit.
Dog.
And then let Devo beat him in soccer, nigga.
nigga made 5 out of 10. I thought you was a number one.
Nigga suck.
That nigga, you know that nigga don't play. He say he played football, but like you know he don't play no goddamn soccer, nigga. Like
whole personality. I'm trying to tell you, whole personality was revolved about that nigga having hoop dreams, failed hoop dreams,
bro.
And this is how you go out, nigga.
Terrible. I really don't even know why they included that in the fucking thing, bro. Because it just made him look terrible.
They couldn't put a soccer net in the reunion. They couldn't. They didn't have that pull to get Lionel Messi or Ronaldo at the reunion like they did Chris Paul last season. So they was like, you know what? We'll just have an outside thing for y'all niggas. That shit was so fucking pathetic.
I didn't like Alex, but the girl he was with either, I didn't like her either. And then when she tried to have like that, the girl Alex was with, the blonde girl.
I didn't like her either. But if I speak too loud, they're gonna be like, oh, I'm problematic.
No, that speech she gave it the way like Alex was tripping, but like that speech was OD. Like she could have like,
yeah, I choose me, and you're a liar. It's almost like it was almost like James Harden and Daryl Morey at the altar. And the nigga James Harden being like, Daryl Morey is a liar, and I'll never work with this nigga ever again. Here, I think we both going to say no. We didn't. And one thing that never made sense to me.
What?
Niggas that are just agreeing to say, hey, let's just agree to say no at the altar. How about we just don't show up? Why are we getting dressed up just to say no?
I think
mutually.
I think they had to like pay niggas back or some shit like that. But no, the thing is though, if we agree to say no, why the fuck would you go up there and say yes?
Yeah, Emma on some bullshit. Emma was on some bullshit. Emma and Mike. I was fucking with Emma.
I know this nigga Mike was like my nigga.
Cause now you trying to make me feel like a bad nigga.
And then you seen the host, she was like, we tell people not to make a decision before the altar because you can get up there and your decision might. And I'm like, that's why you make the decision before the altar. So it could be a logical decision and not an emotional one. But her dumb ass, she said yes. That nigga was like, what do we? And then she was like, me saying yes, that means I wanted to have kids. That nigga clearly
What?
asked at the altar, "Do you want kids?" You could have
Want
just said
kids?
yes. He asked you yes or no.
Bitch ass nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
That shit, I was fucking laughing so hard. She was like, "That means yes." I'm like, "No, that's not how that works."
No, it does not. He asked you point blank.
You
And the
fucking
music
answer.
and the music changed to the background for us. So we know it was a serious thing. Like, nigga, it was a serious question. What the fuck?
Oh my god, bro. She
my god.
She's funny as shit. Like, she's funny for that.
Oh my god. Another couple that we didn't really harp on that really made waves, Amber and Jordan.
I feel bad. I feel bad.
Felt bad for Jordan. Kind of felt bad for both sides, but mainly Jordan. You know what I mean? Shout out to the plus size men community. You know what I mean? Put on for the big niggas. You don't see a lot of big niggas on Love Is Blind. Carried himself well. That being said,
I think he might be like the first fat nigga.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, because I feel like what they would consider fat nigga is like in the past is like a nigga like Devontae.
No, that one
Devontae would be like what
the tall.
Oh no, there was a black dude. There was a black dude that was a Charlotte. I think it was Charlotte.
Something like that. The one who just kept like phone or something. So yeah,
I remember that he was a principal, and then shit started coming out. They were like, "Oh yeah, that nigga's a gay nigga," or he was gay. I was like, "Oh, shout out to North Carolina A&T."
But still, Jordan, I felt bad for him, but they both, or not even they both. I think he was sort of normal. She had some stuff she needed to work through.
Bro, she look like no disrespect, bro. She do look like she hit niggas, bro. Bro, I can see it in her face, bro. I feel like she do hit niggas.
And then like the fucking after the whole like group meeting or group get together or whatever, when she started like yelling at that nigga, like low-key I could see like she had something, because I think he had said that he was a little bit nervous about meeting her daughter, and she like blew it up out of the board, like, "Well, if you can't handle it," and I was like, "That's not what he said. He just said he was nervous."
That's not what he said, bro.
But I think,
and on top of that, I don't think single mothers should even be on this fucking show.
Yeah, no, if you're a single parent, you shouldn't be on the show. You shouldn't be on Love Is Blind if you're a single parent.
And why are you pressing this nigga to move in with you so soon, nigga? When you live with your daughter, you want your daughter around a nigga that you've only met for like 3 weeks, a month?
That I'm not gonna lie. That I get it. I get both sides. Like, cause 45 minutes, so like that drive, it's a long drive, but like it's really not that great. Like, niggas make that drive, bro. She was like, my commute's longer than 45 minutes, so he could have made that drive, but like he didn't, of course, because she was mean to him and stuff like that. But like he could have moved in with her. He just didn't want to be in wherever the fuck they were, because he liked wherever the fuck he was more. I don't remember the city names, but still, like, I get there, like, I wouldn't want to move. I wouldn't want to move my stuff in there. If I get there, and he's just always yelling at me, and he was like, she treated him like her exes or whatever, when he hasn't even done nothing wrong to her. Because he didn't, like, the whole show, he didn't do nothing wrong. He just a normal ass nigga. So
he's like, I gotta be around somebody that low key is deflecting, ain't doing no work to get better, and you crashing out on me. And you love to drink? Hell no, nigga. I'm gonna see you on the weekends, bro. Like we hell no. Hell no. But like I'm just saying, like, even from like a single parent's perspective, I get that the shit is accelerated. If I was a single parent, yes, we got married or whatever the fuck we going on. Nigga, it's gonna take a little minute before I just say, hey, you gonna move in and be around my fucking daughter or son, nigga. Like, I don't know, bro. Like,
that's just further testament that they shouldn't be, like, if you have a child, you really shouldn't be on this show.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to
married like that, bro. Like, so
because what the fuck, like, like, you don't know them niggas. You just in love. You can take that risk on yourself. Your love is not blind. Having like a step parent, that can't be blind, bro. Hell no. But outside of that, was there anybody else I was missing? Hit everybody.
I mean,
Chris, it comes.
Everybody just hate Chris, but everybody was just hating on Chris.
Oh, yeah, everybody hates Chris. I don't even know why he was there for real. I'm be honest with you, but I mean,
I was surprised, but shout out to that nigga, I guess. Shit.
Shout out to that nigga. Shout out to Nick getting on that nigga.
Bro, both the whole
from Ohio boy to Ohio boy. All right, nigga, relax.
You know good and damn well that don't mean nothing. Don't talk.
What the fuck is an Ohio boy?
Apparently, Don't Ohio boys seem horrible. Cause I'm watching the goddamn show. Y'all niggas seem like pieces of shit.
And y'all employ horrible niggas too. Johnny Manziel.
Deshaun Watson.
Goddamn. LeBron. Let me stop. Let me let me get off my billionaires or evil shit. My bad. But yeah, nigga, y'all have not proven anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Ohio, y'all all right. No, nigga.
I don't want to go to Ohio ever. I'm not gonna hold you.
Never. That didn't increase any of my chances of going. No, it's not.
Yeah.
I don't even get layovers in Ohio, so it must not be popping for real. Not for me. But that being said, I do have one more hot take.
Okay.
And my biggest hot take of them all is that every season, and I'm not just saying just Love is Blind, but we'll say Love is Blind too. Every season does not have to have a reunion. I stand on that. This season surprised me because in the midst of us having this Love is Blind, whatever, I was like, oh, okay, like, I don't know if this really need a reunion. And it wasn't until the end of the trailer and stuff. That's when I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, y'all need to unpack some shit like this.
Yeah,
this is great. But before then, I'm like, bro, like, there's certain things that they don't talk about, like big glaring issues. Like y'all don't really go deep into depth about certain shit.
Now this was like the first reunion where they actually like asked good questions and stuff.
Yeah, like the questions be horrible, or like I learn more information via when they do podcast outside or whatever than like the actual reunion. And if it's like some glaring shit, it's like y'all are very surface level with it. So like there's certain seasons where I'm like, last season did not need a reunion. The season before that really didn't need no fucking reunion, nor did I care.
I think last season needed a reunion, but the season before that didn't. Because last season was the one where like the girl had took his ring and like disappeared or some shit.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like the highlight of that shit. When everybody says, "What do you remember about the reunion?" Everybody keep talking about fucking Chris Paul. And why the fuck was he there? Like, when y'all got shit to talk about, like, y'all don't be doing your jobs. This is the first season. I'm like, okay, Nick, you're doing your job this year. Like, y'all asking the questions, X, Y, and Z.
We should have known after that Chris Paul stuff that he didn't have much longer in the NBA. We should have known.
Yeah. That was we should have known. The writing was definitely on the wall.
Yeah.
But I'll say, like, there are like clear, like, you can make a debate for last season. Fair. But there are some that are like, okay, undisputedly, we were always going to need a reunion for this. Season 7, when before an episode dropped, we found out that Tyler was getting lesbians pregnant. We needed a reunion just to see how you finna spin off of that shit. And even then, they didn't go into as much depth as they really needed to get that shit off. That was crazy. Shit, even season 6 probably needed a reunion. I think that was was that the Clay and AD season? Yeah, that needed a reunion.
Yeah.
That needed a reunion. Season 4 with Cole and Zeneb. That needed a reunion, because what the fuck you mean you finna gaslight me about some fucking oranges?
She was such a bad person, bro. Like,
and still doubled down on no apology type shit. She kept lying. Yeah. Those are shits that you need a reunion for. Man. You don't need a reunion for the season before or whatever. And I'm just saying, like, even if you want to go outside of Love is Blind, like, there's a very popular show called Traitors. We don't need a reunion for all those either, because
I didn't know they did reunion.
Some of y'all don't know how to fucking act. Married at First Sight. The only one that needed a real season was Chicago. For y'all that know, y'all know that was a crazy season. When you cheating with somebody else that's within the cast, you always need a reunion for that.
Yeah, my laptop died.
Yeah, I heard the goon, and I was like, ooh. I don't know if he gonna make it this time.
Yeah.
I low key made I made an outro. I low key made an outro just in case that nigga couldn't go. I was like, yeah, my nigga going, y'all. We might have to catch y'all niggas later. But nah, but in all seriousness, that was my hot take. But Jackson, last words.
All right, bro. Let's just end this whole real fast because my shit's
Yeah.
fucking up. Yeah, let's end this whole.
For sure. We'll catch y'all niggas next week. Touch some grass. Snow's melted. We'll catch y'all niggas next week.